Hey Taurus singles, welcome to your general messages with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this message may be for you if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurus. Welcome to my channel. Hope all is well with you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get right into it. Let's see what Spirit has for you at this point in time, Taurus. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for the Taurus, single sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cross watcher. So Taurus, as I shuffle, I want you guys to bear in mind that not everything mentioned in this reading may apply to your situation. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Understand that parts of this reading will go vice versa. And feel free to check the videos for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus if you find that it does not resonate at all. And that may happen from time to time where it just does not resonate. Alright, so let's get into this. Holy Spirit, show me, okay? Spirit wants to remind you, Taurus, that you are absolutely safe. Spirit is saying to surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur in your life. So whatever this is where you may find yourself in a state of worry, in a state of panic about something, feeling that something isn't going to come about for you, isn't going to come alive for you, Spirit is saying, hold on. Everything is really playing out for you. Be patient, surrender. Spirit is encouraging you to stand strong and to focus on your purpose and release any fear that you may have and speak your absolute truth. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a time of facing your fears when it comes to certain things in your life. This may have everything to do with a career path. It may have everything to do with love, fear of maybe losing control, not having more control over your life, maybe over your finances. You are absolutely protected. And Spirit is saying this is definitely a time to trust yourself and move beyond any type of limitations that have you in a place of stagnation. Yes, absolutely. This is Spirit definitely putting you in a position to hear this call to action from the universe. And to take one step at a time towards something that you want. You may definitely be an innovator of some type. You could definitely be experimenting with some I don't know, new things in your life. Some of you could be dealing with addictions, and that could be something that you're experimenting with. You're looking to diversify some things in your life, maybe even your finances. All right. Maybe even your perspective on some things, because I do feel that harmony and balance is coming in. I do feel that you're going to find some type of confidence or some type of inspiration with something, or someone could be stepping in to offer that for you. I do feel that, yeah, you may need to find some type of sly and subtle approach with something. And I feel like that's definitely going to yield positive results for you. You may not be able to use the same old when it comes to something. Some of you may feel that someone may have parted from your life, and maybe you parted from someone's life, Taurus, and you're saying, yeah, the same old, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to find a new innovative way of doing something or communicating to someone or with something in your life. Yeah, I do feel that your perseverance is definitely going to be rewarded. Temptation could have led you astray in some type of way. This could be with a diet, overindulging in something, maybe overspending, maybe in thinking, okay? Because something has definitely got you trapped in your thoughts. Maybe having to do with a Libra individual. You may have, and I see Leo, okay. Some of you are definitely artists of some type, wanting to manifest something, wanting to have a new beginning with certain things in your life. Yeah, coping mechanisms. This might be a time, Taurus, where you feel like you're drowning in your thoughts, drowning in your emotions, and you may not feel that anyone understands. So yeah, you might be finding different ways of coping. As I stated, overindulging, maybe overeating. That could definitely be an addiction for you. Addictions of anything low vibrational. Yeah, I do feel that your luck will soon change. Okay, we got the Sun card, so I do feel that things are going to be looking up for you. You're going to be able to find a new perspective on things, be able to see things clearly. New bright prospects are on the horizon for you. Some of you that are looking for a job, looking for some type of new opportunity, I do feel that that's coming in. Be careful about conflict with certain people, whether this is past tense or moving forward. Okay, conflict could definitely be significant. Spirit is reminding you to pause, right? To think before you speak, think before you move, think before you act with certain things, and to not be so hasty. Which brings me to the overall energy of your reading, which is patience. Spirit is saying that there may be certain people that may require some type of patience. Maybe this is you being patient with yourself, with some type of change or some type of confidence that you're trying to put forth with something. Because something has you feeling discouraged, which is the crossing energy, the catalyst to your situation at this time. Something has your pride feeling a bit downcast, a bit, your countenance is down. You're not feeling comfortable or confident with something. Because there may have been something towards, or a cross-watcher of yours that may be feeling disappointed about the way that something played out. Someone wants to atone for something. They want to make something right. Learning curve, yeah. You may be onto some type of learning curve with something that may have played out. Something is definitely plaguing your thoughts. You're having a lot of ruminating thoughts when it comes to something. You have something or someone on your mind, possibly a fire sign individual. You may have fire in your chart. Taurus, you may be dealing with a fire sign. This could be the very individual that's on your mind. And Aries, Leo, or Sag, or you, as I stated, may have this in your chart. Maybe you were patient toward an air sign, possibly an Aquarius. Perhaps patience pays off with something in your mind that you're trying to escape from. Let's see what this is about. Let's get some more details for the Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, there may be two people on your mind. Let's see. I get Aquarius. I get Libra. All right. Something may have been off to a rocky start. You may have had a rocky relationship with someone. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but as soon as I say it's not a love relationship, here's the Two of Cups. But still listen to this with an open mind, because truthfully, it may resonate for most of you as a love situation, but this could be this story that I'm about to tell you. It may have something to do with some other area of your life. You may want to message someone. You might still have some fight in you left, or you're saying, I want to fight for this relationship. Maybe you did have some conflict with someone. Maybe there was a situation where there was some type of fighting. Some of you could definitely be fighting addictions. Fighting your love for someone. Possibly a Gemini individual. Fighting temptation. All right. Maybe that was an issue. There may be issues with temptation across the board with something when it comes to certain things in your life. Maybe in a temptation with a procrastination. All right, now we have Aries and we have Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries on the cusp. Or you may have Taurus and Aries in your chart. Taurus, this is you. You may have Aries in your chart. All right, you have not moved on from someone, Taurus. You may not have moved on from some type of event where you did put in a lot of emotion, and where you are a bit nervous about putting forth some type of emotion when it comes to this individual. You're not wanting to share how you really feel. Let's see what it is that has you trapped in your thoughts. What are you worried about, Taurus? I don't know yet, but I don't have confirmation of it yet, but I feel like you're fearful of the judgment of other people. You're worried about how other people are going to look at you. All right. Are you worried about commitment? Are you worried about really putting yourself out there? Maybe to meet other people, or to really love and really put your heart into something? Okay. Oh, it's because you've been hurt before. You've been hurt. Some of you have been burned by someone that you call a friend, whether this is a platonic situation, yeah? And for others of you, this is a love relationship where someone cheated on you. Some of you may be a bit reluctant to open up in a social setting, right? To have some type of social life, or to let people get close to you in general because of the fear of being hurt. Maybe because of some type of past event. And for some of you, maybe not. Okay, but some of you, yeah, you were on shaky ground with a relationship with someone, possibly having to do with an Aquarius individual. And maybe you do find yourself distancing yourself from someone. And maybe there is an apology that you would like to make, or an apology that you're waiting on. Remember, with the overall energy being patience. All right. Somebody is kind of procrastinating, putting something off, putting off an apology. I strongly feel that someone here wants to invest in a relationship. Feels that you were an asset to their life in some way. This could be a parent-child situation. Maybe you are estranged from a parent of yours. Maybe there was some type of conflict or beef that you had with your child or your mom, your dad. Fire is very prominent. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Specifically Aries here. Okay, we got the Empress and the Emperor. So yeah, let's see what this is about. You may want to work on something. You may want to work on something, as I stated, with your parents, to bring things closer between the two of you, because you may find that there is some type of distance or wedge between the two of you that's keeping you guys from being close. And it may have to do with some type of conflict, some type of fight that may have taken place. Because you may definitely be guarded. And there may be something that you want to confess to someone. What would you like to confess, Taurus? What is it that you want to confess? Because you don't want to fight anymore. Maybe you feel that you did have to put up a fight. Or maybe there was some type of petty drama that you may have had with someone, and you're looking back and you're saying, wow, I wish I hadn't said that. I wish I hadn't taken those actions. I wish I hadn't done that, because something in hindsight, Taurus, is having you feeling like, why did I do that? You may have feel like you put your foot in your mouth, possibly. You may want to reach out to someone. And yeah, you may want to reach out to your mother or a mother figure. For some of you, this could be your baby's mom. Because there's some type of discord. There's no sense of happiness here. And someone here may have had an issue with commitment. Maybe instead of commitment, they opted for a social life. Opted for third-party situations. And kind of turned their back on the connection. Yeah. Somebody was very inconsistent when it came to their relationship with you and the choices that they made. And you may have felt that this person was very selfish, irresponsible. Or this could be you, Taurus, wanting to admit, wow, I was very selfish. I was very irresponsible. It was very irresponsible of me to do what it is that I did. I made very selfish choices with you, is what someone is saying to you, or what you possibly may be saying to someone. You may feel that there was an event or a situation that caused you to kind of act out of character. Yeah, you may feel that your shadow side got the best of you, and you're having some type of mixed emotion about something that really has you feeling very emotional. You're feeling very emotional, very isolated at this time for some of you. You could be feeling very emotional about your own mother. Some of you are feeling very emotional because of hormones, because you may be pregnant. Yeah, and some of you, maybe you were not expecting to be pregnant. Yeah, you may have left behind someone. For others of you, since we're talking about a third party, there could have been someone in your scenario that may have gotten someone else pregnant during, you know, they stepped on you. There was some type of temptation. They may have ended up getting someone else pregnant. And yeah, someone is wanting to leave behind something. They're wanting things to become easier here. Someone may have felt that it was easier to leave this connection than to deal with the problems, to make things right. And that could be something, again, that's heavily on your mind. And that could be the very thing that you're having a very difficult time moving on from. Yeah, you want to start over. There was some type of an ending to a friendship or some type of relationship in your life. And right now you may be feeling very emotionally drained, possibly having to do with a Capricorn or a Leo. You may be trying to find the fortitude within yourself to open up yourself to this individual. Open up your feelings and share how you feel. Because maybe you feel that you and this person are like oil and water. You don't get along. Yeah. You may have found peace with something. Or you're saying, I want to make peace with the situation. I want things to change between the two of us. I want there to be happiness between the two of us. But it's like you're saying, no, I'm just going to be cold. I'm going to be distant. And I'm not going to really say what's on my mind. But what you're really wanting to say, you are your cross watcher, is I still love you. I still care for you. And I'm having a lot of deep emotion. There's a lot of sadness surrounding something possibly having to do with the Pisces. And maybe you feel that you didn't put your all when it came to something, to this connection. This could even be a job. Like you might feel that you're not really putting forth your all when it comes to something in your life. Yeah. But you might be doubting that the two of you can reconcile some type of difference that you may have had with someone. Possibly this Aquarius individual. Could be an Aqua North Node or a Taurus North Node. Okay, I see a Scorpio. Yeah, something's got you agonizing. You're really feeling heartbroken over someone. Now, some type of disrespect may have taken place. And you just, some of you are finding some type of addiction to cope. I'm hearing eating disorder. Some of you could definitely have issues with eating disorder. Whether this is overeating, as I don't know why I'm hanging on to overeating, overindulging. That's what I'm hearing the strongest. But some of you may have other type of eating disorders, eating issues, cutting. Somebody may have issues with cutting themselves. If this isn't literal, like cutting you, slitting of the wrist, this is someone cutting themselves down. Like somebody feels that they're not good enough in the connection or with something. This might be with your job. You may feel that you're not good enough, that you don't measure up with something, or even in a relationship that you just don't measure up, that you don't meet with some type of expectation. There's something that you want to change about yourself, Taurus, or something that you want to change about the situation, but you feel that you just can't. I don't quite process why, but I do know that the Wheel of Fortune is definitely here for you. But some type of change may bring about some type of balance. Remember, I want you to keep in mind as I'm reading the story, the overall energy of your reading is patience. The number 25 could be significant, or the number 7 could be very significant. Leo could be very significant. What is number 7? What is the month of 7? July, Cancer. Cancer. Who else is in July? Leo. No. Yes. Cancer, Leo, cusp. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, you haven't been feeling that things have been going your way. You feel like You're not really getting the success that you're looking for, though you really feel like you're putting forth the effort and you're really feeling very focused on something. Something has you feeling very distracted. You're definitely feeling heartbroken and discouraged about something. Some of you are worried about your health. You could definitely be worried about the mental health of someone, or someone may have passed away. You might be worried that someone is passing away. Something went unsaid, or there's something that you're just really trying to muster up the courage to say, but you feel like you can't say it. You're feeling very rejected about with someone. Are you feeling rejected? Some of you, Aquarius is so prominent here. You may be feeling that there is an Aquarius that you're wanting to speak to or say something to, but you just feel like it's going to fall on deaf ears. Yeah, so you might be feeling you're keeping your feelings secret, possibly having to do with a Cancer. A Cancer could be keeping something secret from you. Are you worried that someone is sick? Like I was saying, illness. Are you worried that someone has cancer? Either way, and that they're going to pass away or something like that. Either way, I see that someone is using addictions to kind of cope with some type of negativity, negative thoughts, ruminating thoughts. There's some type of offer that you're not putting forth. But there is a call to action at this time, right? Because this did come up in reverse. The call to action is to kind of come to terms with certain things. Come to terms with your emotions, your feelings. Or come to terms with how to approach someone, maybe possibly to make an offer. I don't know. This gives me a very Valentine's Day type of feel. We are reading for February. Love. You definitely have a lot of love and emotion towards someone that you want to return to. And you're feeling absolutely heartbroken about something, Taurus. What, baby? Give me one quick second, guys. I gotta plug it in, babe, okay? Go play with your toys for right now. Yes, this Ace of Cups, this offer is not being made. Or you're feeling that someone's not going to accept you, that they're not going to accept an offer that you're going to make, or that you're thinking about making, as I stated, because the situation between the two of you has been rocky in the past. Either way, to sum this up, Taurus, there may be a Gemini individual or someone with Gemini in a chart that you are in separation from. You're being cold and distant toward this person. Aquarius comes up so strong, and you kind of want to fix something, but your pride is kind of broken. Your countenance is down. You feel discouraged. Someone could have discouraged you against maybe pursuing some type of job. You may feel that you want to pursue some type of job or profession, but you just don't feel that you're good enough. You feel that you don't have what it takes, for some of you. And for others of you, you may want to approach a friend, a colleague, someone that you were in love with. Close the door, babe. And you may want to, you might be feeling discouraged about it. Yeah, you may be wanting to take a spiritual path when it comes to your work. There's a lot of choices ahead of you. This has a lot to do with someone that you feel is very close to you, that you've developed a very close bond with, and yeah, you're having a very difficult time moving forward, and you're feeling quite unbalanced with your situation right now. You're not feeling like yourself. And you might have some anger that you're still harboring. Some rejection, feelings of rejection that you're still harboring. Fear of being vulnerable. And a way of numbing your pain, through addictions. All right. see how your cross-watcher might be feeling about you at this time, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Taurus, let's see. Yeah, you got some major decisions to make. Either you or your cross-watcher. Okay. Well, Spirit wants you to know something good is coming your way. And, weave your future into the present moment to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities that are waiting for you. That which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. All right. So something positive is coming in. That's what I was seeing with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. So get ready for it. Some type of secret. Something that you've been keeping secret. You may not have been talking to anyone about it, right? About how you're feeling about a particular situation or a particular someone. You may want to begin something. Yeah, something about choices. Your cross-watcher could be making choices about things that fulfill them, things that make them happy. Now, there could have been some type of gossip or some type of negative motive having to do with someone with Virgo in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Someone may have had ill motives. Dealing with feelings of uncertainty. Yeah, your cross-watcher may not be 100% certain about what they want to do. Certain about what? All right, they may not be certain about their intuition. So someone is, your cross-watcher may be having issues trusting their intuition. Definitely trying to release themselves and possibly have a change in perspective about something. They haven't, your cross-watcher may not have made a decision. We're going to find out what they haven't made a decision about, but it's likely about you or about the circumstance that you guys are still kind of grappling about. Your cross-watcher, they no longer want to be antisocial from you. And there might be, that's what they're making the decision about whether or not to start over, start at the beginning between the two of you, to have this new beginning. Yeah, the past might be some type of a hindrance. They're isolated from you. They're not liking the fact, possibly a Leo, that they're isolated from you. They want some type of support. This could be your kid that wants some type of support from you. They want to feel encouraged. They want some type of recognition for something. Your kid, yeah, they may want you to recognize their effort. They may be feeling like they're a bit down on their luck. They want some recognition, but they don't feel like they're going to get this from you. They feel like all they've gotten was disappointment. Not all that they've gotten, but that's kind of what they're focused on, the disappointments that may have happened. A soulmate connection that just really didn't work out. And some differences that they feel that the two of you may not be able to reconcile. They may not have made a solid decision about where this is going to go, what the future holds, because they may feel that there is a lack of confidence, or something may have happened, something may have transpired between the two of you that kind of broke down their sense of self-esteem. And that's kind of where they're stuck, what they're fixated on. They're saying, I don't know what to do about this. I feel very uncomfortable about what. They feel like approaching you, that they would be very unsuccessful. This wouldn't be a positive outcome. That they're not going to get what they want out of the situation. Because they feel that there was issues here with commitment. I feel like the two of you were just unlucky in love. At the same time, they're not necessarily happy about the separation. They're not comfortable with the separation, but they definitely feel that they were done wrong in the scenario. They may be trying to find the courage to bring things together between the two of you. They definitely miss this togetherness. They definitely felt like the two of you were meant to meet on this path. But they definitely feel like there was some type of shadiness or funny business that was done behind the scenes. And somebody was very sloppy with what it is that they were doing. Okay, they were being very secretive, doing some very underhanded things, but like I said, very sloppy with it. So they may be finding themselves wanting to give up on the situation, because then they're feeling very hurt, extremely hurt. And they may be looking for your communication. They may be wanting to communicate with you, but they just don't know how, because they're feeling so hurt. They feel that you're very secretive, you're very sneaky, and they're really trying to get you off their mind. And they're kind of waiting. They're waiting for this new beginning. They're definitely waiting for honesty from you, but they feel that you're very dodgy, that you dodge addressing your emotions. They feel like you're dodge addressing your feelings. Now, someone definitely walked away from this connection, and as I stated, someone doesn't know, they no longer want to be antisocial with you, but they kind of feel stuck and they don't feel that they have the support that they need. Now, some of you, this is your children that don't feel financially supported. They may need your financial or your emotional support, and they may feel that one of the parents is kind of faltering. One or both of them is kind of faltering, and they don't really know how to say what it is that they want to say. Yeah, this would definitely be your kids for some of you. They feel disrespected, and they feel that they have some type of subconscious fear that if they do approach you, that you're going to say some mean and nasty things to them, that you may say no to them, something that they may be wanting to ask you. They don't feel that they're prepared and armed with what it is that they need to say. They no longer see this situation as an option to fix this. They're saying, because of some type of cheating that took place in the past, this is done. They may be hoping for closure. They may be hoping for some type of a change. This Gemini individual, who could definitely be coming back into the picture, or who you may want to come back into the picture, cross watcher. Your Taurus may have, they could be on the Taurus Gemini cusp. What about this new beginning? Yeah, they're feeling like, though they love you, it's just not going to happen. And they're feeling rather impatient about the situation. But at the same time, feeling that both of you feel like this isn't going to, there's no success behind this. Neither one of you want the separation. But yeah, it's clear that your cross watcher is saying the pettiness, the drama, they no longer want it. They just want to start fresh and make peace. And go back to the beginning, and go back to the drawing board, and begin again, as if this never happened. So it's like they're saying, I want to forget the past. Can we just act like this situation never happened? They kind of want to sweep it under the rug. And yeah, definitely feeling very hurt. Possibly an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone with that in their chart, possibly. This could be a business partner of yours where something just really didn't work out. Something kind of went left. Someone was shady with their business, with their dealings when it came to a business. This could even have been a third party that may have taken place at work, where you saw somebody's true colors, where they were sneaky and deceptive, but sloppy. There could have been some gossip that got back to you in the office, or someone could have been gossiping about a third party. They may have witnessed you and someone else kind of fooling around. Somebody was married or in a relationship, and perhaps some people at the job knew. They may have seen you bring your significant other to a Christmas party, and now they see you kind of frolicking around with somebody else. For some of you, you could have been fooling around with the boss. Or you may have found out that your partner was dealing with somebody that they were working with. They may have painted this very solid picture, right? Wrapped it up in a pretty bow and made you think that, no, this is just a business relationship. There's nothing really going on here. But truthfully, they were pulling the wool over your eyes, making you think that you guys were solid and good. But yeah, definitely having some type of hidden motives. doing you dirty, like I said, behind the scenes. And for others of you, you may have found that your partner or your child or your mom was kind of gossiping about you behind your back, kind of whispering. You may have overheard something, got wind of something, heard something through the grapevine. And it may have really hurt your feelings and brought you to a place where you're just not sure if this situation is recoverable. But I do feel that there could be some type of communication that the two of you may have that may kind of clear things up where things have been murky and uncertain. Aquarius is so significant in this picture. Some of you are definitely dealing with an aqua or someone with aqua on their chart. Aqua and Capricorn could be someone on the aqua Capricorn cusp. But yeah, either way, you guys both kind of want the same thing. You want to clear things up. The situation is definitely lingering on both of your minds. You may be using work to try to distract yourself from the situation, but no matter what you guys do, it just seems to me that situation remains. And no firm decision has been made on either side about what to do about this. So you guys just trying to stay in this holding pattern, not really talking about the situation. But again, that's what this call to action is for some of you Tauruses or some of you cross watchers, to fix something, because the possible outcome here could definitely be happiness. And somebody's kind of prolonging the happiness because they're kind of holding on to a past situation where something just didn't work out. For others of you, you might be worried about a court decision. You might be awaiting some type of arraignment. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with legal issues, court, child support. You're definitely worried about money. Some of you Capricorns could be having some of you Taurians could be having issues with finances, issues with job loss. Some of you could have lost a job due to a third party at the job. But it does look like to me that some type of, like I said, prospects are on the way. But be careful about addictions when it comes to some type of background check, because that could be where there's some type of disappointment. Some of you may have wanted a job, feel rejected because you wanted it so badly, because of some type of addiction. Addictions could definitely be keeping you in some type of holding pattern that keeps you away from this happiness, where you feel like happiness is just out of your grasp. Possible outcome, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus. Yeah. This is what you really want, to move this relationship to a higher level of commitment. One or both of you. With a soulmate. You're saying, you're my everything. You're the one that I want to commit to. I'm so sorry for the past. I made such foolish choices, right? Somebody's saying my addictions got the best of me. Someone here is addicted to cheating, lying. Yeah. Love. That love there is very difficult to fight. But at the same time, it's like you're saying, I can't act like what happened didn't really happen. Can't act like you didn't lie. I can't act like you didn't cheat. Can't act like you didn't apologize for what it is that you did, right? Could be some distance between the two of you. Holiday, the holiday, the upcoming holiday, I don't know. I call it Singles Awareness Day. Valentine's Day could be significant for some of you guys. That could be your anniversary, an anniversary of an ex that you're trying to release. Something significant could happen during that time period for some of you, and then here it comes, reconciliation. So you could definitely be reconciling with someone that was significant to your life, where this story does kind of fit. Yeah, you may find yourself hoping that this individual will stay optimistic about this connection, though they've retreated, they've kind of pulled away. Now, for some of you, you could definitely be spending more time together. You could possibly be going on a trip together. Yeah, so I may decide to make the effort and decide to be more romantic, right? Or to finally give that apology, where they feel that an apology is definitely due, but they're just kind of procrastinating on that. Yeah. But until then, it looks like the two of you just remain in separation, because somebody is very controlling of their emotions, controlling of the situation. Or you may have deemed someone as being controlling. And that may have been kind of part of the issue that destroyed the trust between the two of you. But Spirit is saying this situation is calling for you to have faith. Remember, with the overall energy being patience, you're patiently waiting for something and kind of feeling discouraged that it's never going to happen. Spirit is saying be patient. Somebody's pride is kind of shot right now. So some of you Taurians, you're done and you're wanting to know if there's any possibility for someone new to come in to kind of take this person's place. Okay, there may be some type of sign that you may be getting about what in particular? What are you getting a sign about? About the fact that you guys may come to the drawing table and get to a compromise, hear one another out, and finally communicate. That's what the call to action is about. Let's see about a new situation. Let's see what new could be coming in. Do we have something new? Do we have someone new? Taurus, because you're saying singlehood is good for me. The single life, yeah. Money, getting myself stabilized, that works for me. Okay. So is there anything new coming in? Anything or anyone new coming in for Taurus? Okay, again, some type of lingering resentment. Okay, I see some good things, but okay. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Again, money. Money is what's on your mind. All right. Yeah, something could definitely go well for you. You could definitely have a positive outcome to something. But I feel like this has to do with a past situation. Okay, but moving forward, let's say this is a new scenario. You may be making a final decision about cutting someone off. Finally cutting the cord when it comes to a past situation. Okay, finally letting love in. So for others of you, there is definitely some type of new start that happens, some type of clarity that you may get that puts you in a position of starting something new and having a possible longevity with someone. But something still has you feeling stuck. And this is what I'm saying. You're stuck on a past situation. We saw the Nine of Pentacles. So this is you saying, because I'm stuck in this past situation, I'm stuck in this holding pattern. I don't know. I'm going to have to make a final decision to release somebody, to cut somebody out of my life. Possibly an air sign or a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and kind of turn your back on that situation. Some of you, you are turning your back to love because you have a new opportunity. You may capitalize on this opportunity for some of you for new love. You may. But for others of you, you're saying, no, I'm turning my back to that situation. Love, commitment, nah, it's not for me. Right? Because you're feeling stuck, having to do with some type of past conflict. You're saying, I'm not going to be a fool for love. You may be trying to muster the courage, but something from the past has you feeling discouraged. Maybe hesitant about moving forward with a new opportunity for love that may definitely come in for you, but you may pass it up and opt for, like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, to be single, to remain single. Yeah, but there definitely may be an admirer that you may have, but you're still holding on to a past situation. Secretly wanting to fight for the connection, but not saying, I'm not going to apologize. No, I'm not going to apologize. This Ace of Cups, okay, is definitely there for you. See what I mean? But you're kind of stuck. Spirit is encouraging you to have a change in perspective, possibly about an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Kind of stuck where you left off, feeling regrets about the past and something that didn't work out, possibly with a Cancer. And yeah, you may find it within yourself, right? It may be a fight, right? It may be a challenge for you You may have to put up some type of fight, it looks like, Taurus, to get out of this holding pattern and accept this new beginning. Okay, because I'm feeling that somebody loves you, possibly an Aries, that you may have blocked. Aries is very prominent. Yeah, and that could be what's stopping the new beginning. We got Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and that could be someone that you're kind of stuck on. You're definitely stuck on some type of past beef or argument that you may have had. And because of kind of looking back on the past and turning a blind eye to a new situation, it's going to be up to you. You could definitely turn this Ace of Wands and the upright, depending on your readiness and your willingness to accept vulnerability in your life. Accept someone who could be good for you. But it looks like, I don't know, some type of conversation could possibly turn something around. Spirit may definitely be putting someone in your life to that you may reconcile with. We talked about worry in the beginning, and Spirit is saying there's absolutely no reason to worry about something. You might be allowing your worries to get the best of you because something may turn out better than you had expected. Now, for some of you, you're waiting for a job interview. You're waiting for something to turn around with your finances, and it may very well do so. It may very well become that. Okay, because I do feel that, yeah, you're going to be able to see some type of fruits when it comes to some type of labor, something that you've been working on, or you've been working hard towards something, and finally you're seeing some good things coming in. But it definitely requires some type of shift in perspective, because something has you feeling downtrodden, something has you feeling discouraged, right? And Spirit is saying that's the challenge for you at this time, to kind of figure out how to work through those things and not allow it to be a hindrance for you. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that show me the advice that you have for the Taurus single sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Spirit is saying it's time to heal the things that are causing you to feel unbalanced. It's the things that are causing you not to feel like yourself. If it's your mind, right? We talked about you being trapped in your thoughts. Something is causing you to not feel confident in whether this was a person that said some things that kind of discouraged you. Spirit is saying it's time to resolve those things. If it's a relationship with your parent, your kid, or there may be someone, a love relationship. I don't know why Gemini and Aquarius stick out. So I think I saw Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I saw Aries a lot. Leo is what I also saw. So yeah. Spirit is saying you might want to go fix that. There's a call to action when it comes to something what's at the bottom, clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. I feel like this is Spirit definitely speaking to you, wanting you to know that you're not alone at this time. Some of you could definitely be clairvoyant. You may be using your skills of clairvoyance to help other people. All right, Taurus. And that might be something that you're feeling kind of confident about, a lack of self-confidence about. Something may have caused you to feel that way. But anyway, this is what I see for you, Taurians. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment below and consider subscribing if you already haven't. Bye, Taurus. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.